So a while back, I played Kevin Tom's Football Manager on the channel, and we checked it out. The original Football Manager back from 1988. I might have got the year wrong, 87, 88. The original. Oh, well, we played the slightly newer version, the one which actually had some in-match graphics, but still the original game from the 80s. Kevin Toms has come back and released a new game, Kevin Tom's Football Star Manager. I say a new game, it is the old game, but reskinned. A couple of additions that we'll see in the game, but for the most part, it is the old game. So we're going to have a look at it. We also interviewed Kevin over on the FM Show podcast, maybe 3-4 months back. So I might take a few clips from that, put them in this episode. But if you want to see the full pod, I'm going to link it in the description below and at the end of the video. So yeah, I did start a little game actually for the Patreon for the FM pod, but we're going to start a new one here. So site, we're going to go in. Obviously you can see it's fairly basic in terms of look. Now we've got to find our team. Now, one of the things we learned, and Kevin told us about this, was that there's no Southampton, there's no Portsmouth because of the character count.
There was definitely no space. I even had, well, on the very first version on the ZX81, I had to choose teams with short names. So Leeds would be in. Oh, the number of times Southampton people have moaned at me. Southampton is one that for some reason a number of times people have complained about. And I think I only had 8 characters to work with, so it'd be Sutton or something awful. So that was all it was. It was no particular choice other than that. And yeah, 8 characters. And for the players as well, same. It had to be short name players.
But I think we can choose, we choose a UK team. What are we going to choose? You can always change, you can always rename a team. Well, let's go with, I mean, I think I did Arsenal last time, so let's go Arsenal again. Now, it doesn't give us the Arsenal players anyway. So this is our money, our rating, etc. Now, I think the new thing, we've got to choose difficulty level. We'll go difficulty, let's go in the middle. Let's go difficulty 4.
The other thing I did was included 7 different skill levels so that people could play at the level of difficulty they want, because I kind of found out early on, or recognized early on, that some people like it to be not much effort, so they want an easier level, and some people put a lot more effort in, so they'll play on a higher level, which is more of a challenge, or they just want to beat it at level 7, which is really tough. And amazingly, I actually met at a game show a guy who said, "Oh, I got your game, I play on level 1, which is like an easy start." And I thought, so easy that you should be successful on it, you know. And I said, "But don't you find that a bit easy, you know, like lack of challenge?" And he said, "I just like to win." So I thought, well, there's something for everyone, you know.
So here we are. So we can transfer list players. We've got a morale boost button. At the minute, morale is 18, so it's pretty high. We can print the score, so it just gives us like what our current score is. We can get a loan, pay off a loan, save the game. We've got leaderboards, records, and customization for the team if we want. Now let's go in and have a look. This is our team. Now, it took a little bit of learning last time, but really what we want is 5-star players, and they'll change it in here. So at the minute, Mills, Osman, and Moses are our 5-star players. Now, I think the names now must be a mix of newer players, and because we've got Owen there, we've got Moses there, we've got Mills and Osman. Obviously, these are all players who've came about since the original game, but ones like Samson, Hoddle, Robson would have all been there in the 80s. So let's see if we can get rid of a couple of these. We'll get rid of Hunt, I think. We'll transfer this to him. He's only 1 star. Neil and Martin, they're only 1 star. Like, let's get Parks, only 1 star. Let's get rid of some of the 1-star players, even if they're quite young. And even Hoddle's not worth much at the minute, so we'll get rid of Hoddle as well. So maybe we want a new goalkeeper when the opportunity arises. We're going to continue up. First match is against Blackpool. 2 view players pick, change team. Okay, we need to pick. So we're going to pick the players on the right here. So we just click where we want them. Thankfully, it's keyboard and mouse now. It was a little bit trickier on the old one. We had to keyboard the whole thing. So you got to look for a mixture of the skill and the fitness. So the fitness goes up to 20. So if I've got a 4-star 19, that's a good player to play. 3-star 18, he should probably be playing. So we've got 10 players on. 3-star 20 fitness should be playing, but 5-star 9, give him a rest. He'll go up ready for the next match. Have we got anyone else who's particularly fit who we can drop in for this match? Probably will play, and in fact, we're going to switch goalkeeper, and probably we'll go for a 5-star. We'll go for Osman. Then we can compare up our teams. So fitness, we're slightly higher. Morale is slightly lower. Defense is better. Midfield is worse, and attack is worse. So we might struggle here. We've got a couple options as well. So text, highlights, or retro. So text is just going to give us text. Highlights is going to give us like a bit of a look. you can see now this is a different graphic engine to the one we saw when we were looking at the ZX Spectrum version. But you can see there's a bit more movement on the players. There's an animation on the players. And a rebound as well, goal. We would never have had that on the ZX Spectrum version. We've got some crowd sounds as well, which we wouldn't have had before. Is that another goal? We are 1-0 up. I'm going to mute the crowd sounds for now. But we could always turn them back on if we want. Actually, no, we can't. It's gone now. They've gone. Oh, they have come back. Is this going to be a goal? No one wants to get on the end of it. It is a goal. That was like slow motion. See if we can get another goal. The players are slowly getting across there. He's missed. We've got these little cubes for goals. So we're still like retaining that retro feel on the goals. But it's interesting to see that like Kevin's gone and he's brought back this simplistic style. A lot of people have been asking for this. You can play through a season in a couple hours. It's dead quick. Not even a couple hours, maybe an hour or two. You'd get through a season in game and then you're playing on to the next season and playing. It's a much simpler, much quicker version. There's a version available on mobile as well, which is pretty similar, if not the same to this. In fact, there's 2 copies on mobile, but there is a version of this one on mobile.
Oh yeah, that's very much a philosophy of mine. Like brutally cut. If it doesn't really add value, I won't do it. I prefer the surface of the game to be quite simple, but the subtlety to be underneath. So it's I won't add details just to add realism. I won't do it for that reason. If it doesn't add gameplay in a good way, because also it plays very fast. You can play a season in less than an hour as well. That's another thing.
I think this one on Steam, what it is, it's not too expensive, £5. So, not too expensive. If you just want to go back and see what Football Manager used to be like in the 80s, it's as close as you can get now without having to go back and play a ZX Spectrum version. So it's like a nice little nostalgia trip. You can see we're just about getting out. Now, goalkeeper saves and stuff like that certainly weren't the way it was for. We had little stick figures. If you go back and watch that video, you'll see what it was like. But obviously the data limitations aren't quite so big on the game now. We're 2-1 down. It didn't change. We didn't change at half time or anything. And we have lost 2-1, which is going to mean our morale is going to take a hit. Now, the new thing there is the morale boost, which we'll see in a second, which we think. We got player for sale, Turner. Do we sell Turner? No, this is a player for sale. We can bid for him. We have 10 million. He's a 5-star goalkeeper. I think we should get him. Let's go for 0.95. His player is in demand. 1.16. Okay, we got him. 1.66. Like, he's going to be worth it for a keeper that good.
You could choose to turn down things, but or choose not. How much you bid would affect your chance of getting him. So there's the pressure of, do I bid a lot and then use up money that I might have got away with not using? And then if you get the gamble wrong, he goes up in price and then you regret it.
And we can probably get rid of the other 2 goalkeepers now. So we're going to switch him to... No, don't transfer list him. We're going to have to select him in a minute. Do we want a morale boost? We're going to morale boost. I don't know how often we get that, but we'll get the morale back up. Get the game saved. And we'll go into the next match. The next match is going to be Hull. We've got to change our team up. So we're going to get the better goalkeeper on. Will it let me pick 2 goalkeepers then? I don't know. We're going to get the better goalkeeper. And we're going to see if anyone else needs a change. Okay, we're going to give a rest to a couple of players as well, if they are looking a little bit tired. These 3-stars, so you can come off. You 1-star. You scored. I mean, Hunt scored, but he's awful. We'll bring on Robson, 3-star. And we've got 5-star Moses not playing right now. Do we bring him on? We'll swap him out for the 4-star Owen. And we'll go with that. So in terms of our team, morale is slightly lower, but we've got them beating defence and we're losing the midfield and attack again. Maybe I need to put more into the midfield and the attack than the defence. I'm sort of balancing it with I've got only 3 defenders, but the defence is a 5, a 5, and a 1. If I remember correct, it adds in the midfield to the defence. Now, what does it do? It does something weird, doesn't it? It adds something in on the defence, but the goalkeeper gets added in on the defence as well. So yeah, we've got 5-star goalkeeper. We have quite good on the defence. Okay, let's go. We're going to go retro style. So you'll probably see this will be the old style graphics. Yeah, this is not the same actually. This is more like they've just one-coloured it rather than having animations. Interestingly, the ball in this version has a texture, whereas the one in the other version didn't. We're already 1-0 down. But yeah, I think we're going to be 2-0 down here. He's running backwards. Did that go in? I think that went over. But the retro style isn't too different from the other one. It does still look, I think it's just because you get the colors of the players, the orange players, the white players, like it was back in that ZX Spectrum one where there was only really 2 colors. So we've got to go back 1-1, 60 minutes in. Foster scored. I think we're going to concede again here, though, unless we can get it clear. Oh, they have scored 2-1. I think we're going to lose the game. I remember finding this like really tough last time. I don't think we did well. And at the end of the season, all your players are randomized, so you don't know what you're going to get ready in for next season. So really, you want to be making the most of the transfers throughout the season. That's like the key to this, is just getting the right transfers in and not paying too much and making sure you got a bit of money.
So at the end of each season, it randomized the skill ratings of your players. And if there's one thing people have picked on me over, it's that. Because I got them all my level 5 players and then they all changed. But in the new game, I've done that much more subtly. So there is a random, or they're form changes, you might say, rather than, so I've fixed that. But that was to do with memory.
Hopefully we can get equalizer. Nope, doesn't look like it. I think they were going to lose 2-1 here. Maybe even 3-1 if we're unlucky. I was hoping he was going to clear that then, but if the animation's happening, we're going to see something. We're going to see a shot at the end. Can we get one final chance? No, I think they're going to get one. Did we lose 3? That was a goal, so we lost 3-1. Our morale is going to take a hit again. Just playing out the other results. We're down in Division 4, by the way, so we're like in the lowest division. Kolarov, so yeah, it is bringing in like new names of players. Skill 4. We're going to offer 0.9, see if we can get him. That's good. A skill 4 player. Now, we haven't had any of our transfer listed players leave yet, which is kind of a worry. We could probably get rid of any of the 2-star ones. We probably look at getting rid of some 3-star ones, but we'll think about that later. Can we do the morale? I don't know how many times we can do this morale boost. Like, does it just go? We'll see. Does it just, you just do it? Keep doing it. Let's continue up. And we're playing Manchester City, who are in Division 4 somehow with us. Maybe they were when this was published. No, they wouldn't have been down in Division 4. They would have been back up in the top divisions. Right, we're looking at our fitness. Actually, our goalkeeper doesn't have great fitness. We're going to play that goalkeeper for today. We'll see if we can give some of our best players a little bit of rest. Our defense is going to be awful today, but we'll just try and get some of the fitter players playing. Is that enough? That is. I've got 12 players picked. That's not going to help me. Let's give Moses. Let's write this match off and see if we can get a. Let's try text this time. See if we can get a result. We are 1-0 up somehow. Maybe we need to play text only mode. Maybe that's the way to go. Got this little dots going along the bottom to show us how far through the match we are. And at the minute, okay, there's an equalizer. I was going to say that's halfway, but though. So the dot mustn't go all the way across the screen. Halfway, after half time. Still, we'll take a draw in this. I might be speaking too soon. I am speaking too soon. They've scored in the 75th minute. At what point does this little bar end? It doesn't have to go all the way over, surely. No, we lost 2-1 to Man City. Our morale's... Oh, that was the cup. That's why we were playing Man City. So they should have been a much better team than us. But it's just... We're doing Man U Liverpool would have been a good match. It's given us the rest of the matches now, just calculating them all. There's quite a lot of them. I don't think we had the cup in the old version. I think that might have been added as well. Chiellini. Oh, do we buy Chiellini? Skill 4. Yeah, let's offer 1.5. Like, let's get players in. And we've got Watson, the goalkeeper 2, was sold for 0.65. That's good. We've got a bit of money still. And Chiellini coming in. So Scunthorpe, we need to change our team. So we can put Turner back in goal. We can bring on Mills. He's had a little bit of a rest. We can bring on Kolarov. He's looking a bit fresh. Samson Osman is looking fresh. Let's take off Hoddle. Let's take off Robson. And let's bring on Owen. Moses could still do with another game's rest. And that's going to put us... Our morale is down, but defense is better. Midfield is a bit weaker. Attack is weaker. We need to sort of like balance those out somehow. Maybe I need to be getting some better attacking players, or just taking more attacking players on the pitch. Maybe I don't need quite so many defenders with the goalkeeper. I don't know which colour we are yet, but we might be about to find out. Here we go. We are not red. We are white. So we're 1-0 down already. Although we've got highlights straight away off the other end. He's put it wide though. We don't want to see highlights at this end. At least we know there's a chance. He should have that cleared. Okay, that's the first time we've seen a clearance rather than a shot at the end. That's gone wide as well. Here we go. Here's our chance. He's in behind. He's got to score that. Yes, Owen with the goal. We're 1-1. This is a mashup of players. Owen and Hoddle playing together. I mean, I'm playing this on the day that the FM26 match engine was shown off, and it like the difference, though, the amount we've progressed in 20 something years is pretty incredible. But also, like, the basics are still the same, right? Like, I'm still looking at these players trying to cross the ball and put it in the back of the net.
You imagine it and you experience the emotions and everything that's happening, and that's really what it tries to do and what it does as a computer game. You experience it. You're fighting for promotion. You're distressed when it doesn't happen. You lose a critical game and miss the promotion by a point. You experience that. You don't have to see it. You don't have to see the matches. But yeah, it's definitely with a football management game because it's a strategy game, a thinking game.
I also admire Kevin for working on this for the last nearly 40 years now. Working on continuing to, like, at least, like, I'm sure he's not been working that whole time, but at least working on Football Manager in the background and updating it and bringing back this retro version. I'll put a link to it down in the description below, but I believe it's also available on mobile devices. But if you're looking for a fun afternoon fix, do you know what? I don't know if it works, but if you've got a Steam Deck, I bet this would be quite fun on a Steam Deck. Just to, like, while you're watching the telly, just to have this going in the background and you're, like, trying to get your results. We're 2-1 down. We could do with another goal here. Are we going to get a final chance? If anyone can confirm if this works on Steam Deck, feel free to leave it in the comments.
Yeah, I've also, like, I've experienced, like, people who, used to play when they were young and they've come back to playing my games because they're still they don't have to put much time in. They say they don't have the time anymore that they used to have to sit at the computer, and because it's like mobile, they can just play and put it down and play and put it down. But also it's not so demanding. They don't have to kind of concentrate very much and focus. So yeah, there's a you might say a niche for that.
Is that a goal? Oh, Foster, what a finish. That's what we need, 2-2. In a related note, if you have down in the comments, have we just gone 3-2? Oh, he missed. We're getting all the chances now. What's going on? Why the last 10 minutes are we getting this flurry? This could be 3-2. Ooh. That corner? And we've never seen a corner. I don't think it's going to give us the corner. We have another chance. Is he going to get there? Is he going to shoot from... Oh, wait, he did. He scored. We've won a match. We have won a match right at the end. 3-2. That is exactly what we needed. I was about to say, if you are on YouTube, and do I want a 3-star player, a defender? We'll offer the lowest amount. Okay, I don't think that went through. Hoddle was sold, which might seem crazy, but he wasn't that good. So yeah, we'll carry on. If down in below, where by the comments you see a little hype button, it's new on YouTube, and yeah, press it. Why not press it and see what it does? I actually don't know. I think it does something, but yeah, hype this video up if it gives you the option to. Let's see. We got too many players picked. Did it say too many players picked? Okay, Moses is back fit. Talbot's injured, so we can't take Talbot. McCall and Owen are looking kind of fit. Foster could do with a rest. Robson is injured. Hunt is playing. We probably shouldn't play Hunt. Oh, we need some midfielders on, right? Okay, maybe we do have to play Foster and Rex. We've only got 8 players picked. I've got too many defenders in a way. Okay, Martin is going to play, even though he could also do with a rest. We've still got 9 players picked. If I pick another goalkeeper, I'm curious what happens if I take 2 goalkeepers. Will it let me take 2 goalkeepers? Have I got another player I can take here? Okay, Neil as well. 11. Too many goalkeepers. Okay, so it won't let me take 2 goalkeepers. I'm going to have to play someone who might need a little bit of fitness here. When with the number of injured players, I think we're going to go... we're going to take Hunt. We're going to take another midfielder, because otherwise we're going to get overrun. Our midfield is terrible today. But we'll see what happens. Port Vale v Arsenal. Here we go. Are we in... we're probably in white. I imagine we're the team in white again. Oh, we're not. We're the team in blue today, and we're 1-0 down. We did have a chance at least. We might be 2-0 down very quickly. Oh, good block. Are they going to... I think now we're 2-0 down. It's only 20 minutes in as well. We just have an absent midfield. What I need is a nice transfer offer to come through 3-0, 26 minutes in. I need a nice it's going to get worse. A nice transfer offer to come in after this match. We need like a real bargain to show up just before, but just after this match. And then hopefully we get those injured players back. Oh, come on, let's get a goal back. And I mean, that's nowhere near. That's way wide. And get ourselves back in this match. I don't think it's going to happen. This looks like 4-0. Okay, he can't shoot straight. He was in on goal. Can we get... Ooh, it's going to be cleared. Or not cleared. But not scored either. It's not enough for us. We are getting a few chances here. That was an odd highlight, that one. Just deflected from a long way out. And that's it. We have a little flurry at the end, but we have been absolutely battered 3-0. Our morale has got to be bad. Where are we in the league? We're in 12th. So we're not. There's some teams that haven't won. Okay, this guy's 21, skill 1 attacker. Bid for the player. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, right, yeah, I actually have to press the amount. I don't want to bid for him. I don't want to buy him. All right. European Cup, we're not in that. So we don't have to worry about that. We do have to watch all the matches go through. Den Haag in Europe. Okay, we've got a new player coming in. This is a midfielder, Mark Veach. Interesting, it's got a first name for him. Most of the players, it doesn't give a first name. Skill 3, age 29. Okay, we could do with that. Player is in demand. Player's in demand. Okay, 0.9 mil. And we sold Martin. So that's going to help us a little bit. Oh, we don't have a morale boost anymore. Morale boost is gone. Right, we're playing Hereford. Too few players picked. We're going to leave our 5-star goalkeeper in for now. We'll pick 2 defenders. We've got another injured defender there. Okay, we've got 11 picked right now. We're going to take Neil off. We could put Mills back in. And then we've got Robson on. Rick's off. The one we just bought, we're going to give... Foster has scored 2 goals, but we're going to give him a rest. We give Mark Veach a game. I'm going to take off Hunt. Got anyone else we can play in this match? I mean, who's got a bit of fitness? It's going to have to be Neil, I think. That's probably way too much in the defence. We've got 20 in defence and only 6 in midfield. We'll see how that goes. We'll try a text-only match again. Hopefully it means we won't concede, but I'm sure that's definitely not the case. Right on cue, they scored. And now we're 2-0 down, so yeah. This defensive solidity hasn't worked out. I definitely need a midfielder. I need some of the ones to come back from injury as well, and to get the fitness up. 3-0, this is not looking good. How would Arsenal lose to Hereford 3-0? I would definitely be getting sacked. The fact that I'm not bottom of the table as well, like I'm around mid-table. I think there are 18 teams in the league, right? 16 teams in the league. I'm in 13th. We're some way off. Okay, Martial. He's only skill 1 though. He's 19, so he will last a long time. No, we won't pay any more than that for him. Okay, it's back to the cup game. So we should get another offer on a transfer. Hopefully we get another offer to transfer someone in. Got to wait for these cup games to happen. There's the table. Gutierrez, skill 2. Okay, I do need a midfielder. So I'm just try the lowest bid all the time. Okay, we're not taking it. Not paying that much for a 2-star player. Okay. We are playing Darlington. Right. We've got to resort this team. We sold our backup goalkeeper, so we could really do with an extra goalkeeper now. Otherwise, I could be stuck. We can take off the 1-star defender for now and put Kolarov back on. Our defense is going to be solid here. Can we rest any of the defenders? We'll rest Osman for a match. We're going to bring on Foster because he's looking fresh again. And then we're going to bring on Talbot because he's also looking fresh, but we're going to rest McCall. And that's 11. And that looks pretty strong. So we've got 20, 10, and 12. So again, we're falling short in the midfield, but overall we're looking better. Morale is all the way down though. So hopefully we can beat Darlington here. I don't know which colour we are yet. We'll have to wait and see. It might have shown us before the game, but I don't remember. Are we in the blue? Is that a goal? We are in the blue, and that was a goal. I think. It didn't say goal. Sometimes it says goal, right? We'll see. If they score this, we'll know. There's going to be another chance for Darlington. They keep missing, and I'm happy with that. We could do with getting our 2nd win of the season. Here we go. Is this us? He's in 1-on-1. He's put it wide. I thought that was going top right corner. This looks like a problem as well. Oh, he's a long way wide. Surely they're not going to score from there. Across the ball, blocked, hit wide. We have no idea what minute of the match it is. My players are running away from the ball. That was blocked well. Is he going to give us... Oh, the chances keep coming. The more chances that happen. There's the equaliser. 63 minutes. We were getting there. And here we go. This is where it falls apart. I mean, we were doing well at the start. But now, this is collapsing quick. They're getting another chance. Chance after chance after chance. I don't even know what minute we're in. Okay, we drew 1-1. We'll take a draw. I feel like we could have done better with the team we put out for that match. Hopefully we get a nice off. Royce, 2-star. We'll offer the lowest. We're not buying that. Neil got sold. Okay, my team is looking a little thin probably now. It's a cup game again though, so that does give us another opportunity to buy someone. Campbell, 4-star. Yes. Oh, 1 million. That was actually a bargain. We got quite a lot of money. So we're playing Stockport, who are just above us. Now, how is Campbell's fitness? Not great. Osman is fit again though. We could put him on. Brings us up to 11. Rix is fit as well. We can give Veach a rest. Moses is injured. And we'll take off Owen for McCall. And that's 11. How do we compare up? 20 to 20. 10 to 7. Our attack is a bit weak today. We've only got 6 in attack to their 16. That might be the difference. For Stockport, they might get something out of the attack. But we're beating them in midfield and we matched them in defence. So they're going to struggle. They are 1-0 up. I should. Why did I say they're going to struggle? They're not going to struggle at all. They're definitely going to beat me. Oh, we got an equaliser. I was like drowning my sorrow. We've equalised. I mean, I'll take another draw. Or I won't because it's now 2-1. 75 minutes in. Oh, yes, we have got the equaliser. 77. 2-2. We'll take that. The results come in. Can we buy someone at the end here? Green, 2-star. We'll offer the lowest and then say no. We sold Hunt, the 1-star midfielder. We sold a lot of them, but we haven't got any more of those morale ones. We're not really. What's in the leaderboard? Leaderboard's updated your data. Leaderboard level 1. Total manager points for you in the highest. So he's got like leaderboard at the end of the season. Interesting. So it's doing European Cup. We should get another chance to purchase someone at the end of this. So where are we in the league table? We're in 13th. 1 win, 2 draws, 4 losses. It's not great. Bailey, 1-star attacker. No, don't want him. I'm not allowed to sell anyone else until I buy someone. Which probably means my squad might be a little bit small. We're up against Rochdale. We're going to give Samson a rest and bring Campbell on. We're going to give Chiellini a rest as well. We've got a nice defence. Very nice defence. Midfield is maybe a little bit weak. And attack is maybe a little bit weak with the injuries. We're going to put an extra player on an attack. So here we're looking 20, 13, 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, we've got to get this. This has got to be ours. This has got to be ours now. Like, we were the better team all over. Are we in white? I hope we are, because this looks like it's going to be our chance. Well, even if we are in white, we've just missed twice. Are we in blue? I hope we are, because it's going to be our chance. And it's still 0-0. Okay, well, who knows which colour we are. Whichever team scores first. Oh no. I don't know which way this is going. Okay, this is the team in white. It's saved. Okay, could this be it? Is he going to get... No one's going to get on the end of it. It is blocked and cleared. I don't know which way we are. This has got to be a goal. Okay, we are in white. That was Owen who's just scored there. 50th minute in. They nearly equalised. Of course, it now shows a load of Rochdale chances. Again, thankfully, wide. Are they going to get a chance here? Who's going to get blocked? That's a goal, surely. Oh, he's put it wide. That one is cleared by the keeper. Are they going to get a goal? 1-1. I thought we were going to nick a win. I thought we were going to get our second win of the season. I think we're going to get a loss. Oh, it's blocked well. Come on, give me one more chance. One more highlight down the other. Why are all the highlights down this end now? Have I had an injury or something? Have I had a player go off? 1-1. It's another draw. Can we do anything? I mean, draws aren't going to help us. We're still in 13th. We're starting to fall behind. Rakitic, 5-star, age 30, 1 million. 1.4 million. Bargain. 5-star. Was he a midfielder or a defender then? Should have been a midfielder, I guess. Just sort of what we need. We still need the backup goalkeeper. Oh, he was a defender. Why is Rakitic coming as a defender? It doesn't matter. Like, we'll take a 5-star player every day of the week. We don't have to rest any of them either. They're all like pretty fit here. The trouble is I've got too many good defenders who are fit. So I don't need... We can rest Kolarov then. We can rest the ones who are on like 14. We're going to pick Veach and rest Robson. Okay, Moses is fit again, so we'll pick him and we'll drop McCall. How does that make us look against Berry? Okay, we're slightly down in midfield, but the other two areas we smashed. The morale is a long way down. Fitness is a lot better as well. Hopefully this will get us the win. Thought we'd scored already. I don't even know if we're the white or the orange ones. Hopefully the white based on this early play, but who knows? It's another chance for white. I mean, they do just keep putting it wide, though. Doesn't fill me with confidence. But we haven't seen a chance for orange. That's a great through ball. No, the finishing's off today. Finishing's awful. All chances for the white team, though. Blocked. And now there's a chance for the orange team. I was cleared, though. Another chance for the orange team. Thankfully cleared again. Okay, here we go. 2-on-1. How they wasted that? They were 2-on-1. There's a goal for Berry. The keeper didn't even dive. Oh, we've lost 1-0. That was it. That was like the 63rd minute. No more highlights after that. All those highlights at the start for us. We couldn't get a goal. And then at the end, easy peasy for them. Right, give me a good player. 5-star De Bruyne. Defender again, though. I don't know if I need a defender, but we'll take it. I could probably sell some of the 4-star defenders now. How much are they worth? 1.3. Chiellini, Campbell, Kolarov. We could think about it. I mean, it gives me lots of 4 defender options. It's the midfield and the attack I need more. I need to stop buying the defenders, but it doesn't give me any options to it. Just as an addition, by the way, the trailer for this is absolutely awesome. I just want to show you this trailer because it's really, really cool. I think it's well done. It's like a good amount of humor, simpler days, cooling on the nostalgia.
Specs and GPUs that cost more than your first car.
True, although a car's not cheap nowadays.
Felt more like a second job.
I know that. I know that. I know that.
And before the beautiful game got quite so complicated. Well, we've got a treat for you sports fans.
This music's cool as well.
Get ready to return to the game that started it all.
Owen.
Built and restored for modern systems by the man behind the genre. With absolutely none of the features you've come to expect from modern gaming. So
I like that.
Your graphics card, say goodbye to your family, and get ready to go back to where it all began.
That's it. Just play on the nostalgia.
Find a comfy chair and get ready to experience the original, the best, and the only Football Star Manager.
Interesting that they've had to rename it Football Star Manager, but it was called Football Manager originally.
Coming soon to Steam.
1982. I got the year completely wrong. 82 is the year, which is like over 40 years old now. Anyway, there we go. Kevin Tom's. The trailer. I think that trailer. Well done. I love that trailer. Anyway, that's Kevin Tom's Football Manager. It's £5 on Steam. If you want to go look at the retro version of Football Manager, it's a great way to do it. Go give it a go. I'll put a link down in the description below. It's also on some mobile devices and all sorts. Just back to a simpler time of Football Manager, and hopefully you do a bit better than I do. I mean, what is this? What is the trick to this game? If someone knows, let me know. My goalkeeper being on 1 fitness is maybe why he didn't dive. That certainly didn't help. Anyway, if you want to go see the interview, I'm going to put it up there, and I'm going to put the last time I played this over there. So we're going to put both videos up here. Go check them out. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.